Linda Ronstadt is still as real and as gutsy as ever. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music. In a great new interview with New York Times Magazine, she was incredibly, and she has been the last few years, very transparent, talking about the old days and things she regretted. And of course, you know the story. She never likes to talk about her hits, says she never sang well enough to be really proud of them, says that her Spanish-speaking stuff was a lot better. But I found this interview a little bit different. She says she has problems speaking sometimes, but she had a good day that day where they actually went to her home. First question for the 73-year-old, why she started singing in the first place. She said for the same reasons birds do. For a mate, to claim their territory is simply to give a voice of being alive in the midst of a beautiful day. They sing so that coming generations won't forget what the current generation endured or dreamed or delighted in. The 10-time Grammy winner, as we've all heard, is the subject of a brand new documentary. It's called Linda Ronstadt, The Sound of My Voice. She said she allowed the filmmakers full access because she really appreciated their documentary, The Times of Harvey Milk. As most of you know, Milk was the first openly gay elected official in the history of the state of California. She also told the magazine something funny, that it was weird being involved in a project where she wasn't in full control. She also said racism is a tough subject for her. The kids were scolded for speaking Spanish, adding my best friend Patty's sister had darker skin, and she was forbidden from going into the public swimming pool. We were outraged. Arizona was pretty racist. I think it's gotten worse. Ronstadt was not a songwriter. All of her big hits were written by other people. She says back then the world was full of so many good songwriters, and I liked the idea that I could interpret somebody else's song. If a song told a story, I wanted to sing it. It wasn't until 1980 that I had a clue about phrasing, for instance, and I'm still pretty clueless about it. Bonnie Raitt can sing like nothing is going to bother her. I can't sound like that. And with all the talk about the MeToo movement, the paper also asked her if she was harassed in the 70s by men, to which she responded, I felt sexually harassed all the time. There was a guy on the Johnny Carson show that came into my hotel and took his clothes off. I scooted away and sat in the lobby until he left. He said, if you play nice with me, I'll make sure you get more TV shows from this. As for all those skimpy things that she wore in the 70s, and I had this interpretation, you form an interpretation of the artist going, well, she's a cool chick, she's a rock and roll chick, she's living the life. But she looks back at that time saying that she was just really naive. Others have said she wasn't naive at all, that she knew exactly what she was doing. But she has hindsight now, looking back. I'm looking forward to that documentary. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music.